Hello students, so I am going to start the next topic which is in continuation with the non-metallic character. Topic named as nature of oxides is also given in your book. Okay, nature of oxides. So let me begin. When we are talking about nature of oxides, okay, so always remember that oxides may be either basic or acidic, then they may be amphoteric and can also be neutral in nature. Okay, so there are actually four types of oxides. If you are talking about oxides means they may be either metallic oxides or non-metallic oxides, but they can be showing either basic nature, acidic nature, amphoteric nature or neutral nature. So let me explain you how can you compare the nature of oxides. If I am talking about basic nature, okay, so what type of oxides can be called as basic oxides? Then always remember metallic oxides. Most of the metallic oxides are basic in nature. Is it clear? Metallic oxides are, or you can say most of the metallic oxides are basic in nature. Now coming to acidic oxides. Of course, if metallic oxides are basic, then non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Once again, metal के जो oxides होते हैं, they show the basic nature. Non-metallic oxides, they show acidic nature. Now, what do you mean by amphoteric oxides? Some oxides which may be either metallic or non-metallic, they show amphoteric nature. Amphoteric nature means they are showing both basic and acidic property. Is it clear? Once again, metal oxides basic, non-metal oxides acidic. Some metal oxides generally they are also showing amphoteric nature. Amphoteric means those oxides which have both basic and acidic properties. And the last one is neutral. Some oxides like water भी एक ऑक्साइड है. It is of course dihydrogen oxide. हाइड्रोजन का ऑक्साइड है ये, but it is neither acidic nor basic, so it is neutral in nature. So how can you explain neutral oxides? Neutral oxides are neither acidic nor basic. Okay, so let me explain you again. You can categorize the oxides into four types. Oxides may be basic or metallic oxides. Oxides may be acidic or non-metallic oxides. If oxides are showing both acidic and basic nature, then they may be called as amphoteric oxides. And if that particular oxide is neither having acidic or basic nature, then it will be considered as neutral oxide. Okay, so we have to explain the trend of nature of oxides across the period or down the group. It means the question may be asked, when we move across the period, what will be the nature of oxides, and when we move down the group, what will be the nature of oxides. अगर हम लेफ्ट टू राइट बढ़ते हैं तो ऑक्साइड का नेचर कैसा होता है? वो बेसिक में इंक्रीज होते हैं, एसिडिक में इंक्रीज होते हैं. व्हाट विल बी द ट्रेंड? इन द सेम वे व्हेन वी आर मूविंग डाउन द ग्रुप, व्हाट विल बी द ट्रेंड ऑफ द नेचर ऑफ ऑक्साइड्स, वेदर दे इंक्रीज इन देयर बेसिक नेचर और दे इंक्रीज इन देयर एसिडिक नेचर. दैट वी हैव टू एक्सप्लेन इन दिस टॉपिक. So the type of oxides are clear to you. Now we have to explain what will be the trend of oxides down the group. You have already studied well that down the group metallic character increases. Metallic character increases. Why? Because atomic size increase, nuclear pull decrease, so loss of electron is easier and metallic character increases. So if the metallic character increases, then of course the basic nature of oxide increases on moving down the group. Whenever you are moving down the group, the oxide will keep on increasing in its basic nature. It will increase in basic nature. Okay, now what will be the nature of oxide across the period? across the period when you are starting with the most left elements, that is the metallic element or the element of the first group. Of course it is metallic element, most metallic you can say. So whenever we are moving from the first element in a particular period, we always begin with most metallic element. Most metallic means that will be having the basic nature of oxide. Then slowly on moving to next element, that metallic character start decreasing across the period, okay, and non-metallic character will start increasing. So here I have considered the third period. Okay, third period start with sodium. So this is sodium oxide. Sodium is very strong metal, so sodium oxide will be basic in nature. Then as we are moving across the period, the metallic character decreases. So magnesium oxide is also basic but not as strong as sodium oxide. Then on moving to the middle of the periodic table, we reach to aluminium oxide, which is amphoteric. Amphoteric means both acidic as well as basic property. Then on moving right to aluminium oxide, silicon dioxide. Now the non-metallic property will start increasing. So non-metallic property will also show the acidic nature of oxide. Then silicon dioxide, slightly acidic. Phosphorus pentoxide, it will start showing acidic property. Then sulfur di or sulfur trioxide, acidic hai. And then the last one, that is dichlorine heptoxide, Cl2O7, that will be the most acidic oxide of this period. Is it clear? So in this way, whenever you have to explain the nature of oxide across the period, whenever we start a period, we start with basic nature of oxide. Then slowly on moving right, basic nature of oxide decreases, and at the middle we reach to amphoteric oxide, and then we keep on moving over acidic oxides because non-metallic character increases, and at last we end with most acidic oxide or the non-metallic oxide. So here I have finished nature of oxides.